Get the quarterback. Get the man.
Into the game. He goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
A wolf pack is designed as a dominant group or team of animals.
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
Both mean and vicious.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play. That was a spectacular catch.
A wolf pack exists on Earth to defend their territory.
He came out of nowhere and just leveled the guy.
And to prey upon the weak.
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
This is Shasta High Wolves Division II football.
Touchdown, Shasta.
On the Shasta Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Thompson Field. Dan Miller at my side. Welcome back, Dan.
Hey, how you doing, Gary?
We are hosting the Chico PANTHERS tonight, and I just wanted to say that broadcasting is a rough sport and often a cruel one.
And there's no penalties on this one.
Goodness gracious. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the scoreboard, the actual Shasta High School scoreboard today, so you can follow along with us. We'll give you updates on other things as they happen throughout the league tonight. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff time here. It's the Chico PANTHERS, who are 4-0.
Chico is looking good. They're top of their division, and they are both a running team and a passing team.
Boy, get a new football field, and you just do everything right?
Yep.
They are looking good. Shasta's 1-2. They've had the bye week already, the second week of the season.
Yep.
So we have got some things to look over tonight, and hopefully they do a little bit better last year, like blocking, like, especially on punts. You got to block.
Yep.
They run that, they call it a rugby kick.
Yep.
And they get it, and they sort of jostle to the right or the left and pick a spot, and then they try to kick it. We had 2 punts blocked last week, and we do not want to see that. And that's all about blocking,
It's
right?
all about blocking. It's the assignments of blocking. So I had a few words with both coaches. Coach Ramage, he says the zone's not looking too good this year, so we're going to go a little bit more man-to-man. We're going to apply some pressure when it needs to be applied.
That would be nice.
And unfortunately, they got I talked to Hunsaker. James Weaver is out.
All right, injury?
He's injury, and one of their linemen got hurt in practice on Tuesday, so he is out, and he's one of their key blockers. So it's going to be interesting. He says we've got our cup full, and we've got our backs against the wall, and we got to do what we got to do.
Tonight's game is presented to you by the Reading Sportsmans Expo and the Chico Sportsmans Expo. Here's what you can get a look at coming up in February in Chico and in Reading in April. Tonight, and you're going to see a little movement on that scoreboard because we have a camera on it, and anytime the wind blows, it just moves. I mean, if we touch it just a little bit, you're going to see a little movement, but it will refocus itself, and we're just progressing with our video offerings for you. We're going to have video coverage tomorrow. Tomorrow's game, by the way, I'll let you know right now, is down in Sacramento. The Shasta Knights going to take on the Sac City Panthers. We're playing the Panthers tonight. We're playing the Panthers tomorrow.
Shasta's playing the Panthers,
nice.
And tomorrow Shasta's playing the Panthers.
Pre-game show will be at 5:30, kickoff at 6 p.m. We hope you join us for that. But right now we are here at Thompson Field for tonight's festivities, and we're just under 9 minutes to kickoff.
Beautiful night. Good night for football. I mean, no clouds in the sky, no smoke in the sky.
Oh, I love it.
The only smoke I want to see is the cannon.
We've got it. I know it. And I told them earlier, I said, we're hoping to hear that thing go off a lot more tonight than we saw and heard last week. So there you go. We'll take a quick little break if you got one set up, Dan.
Yeah, you bet.
A couple of minutes, and we'll be right back with captain information, opening kickoff, and some other tidbits for you here on the Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason.
It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
Time out! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
Hey.
All right. About 5 minutes until kickoff here. Chico Panthers, man, they are putting on a show so far this year. They are 4-0. And
they're
that's
good.
Impressive. They are good. And we got some boys that I remember from last year on their team that are pretty impressive, and I cannot wait to see what they got for us tonight. Shasta Wolves, man, they got their work cut out for them on offense, defense, special teams, everything.
They've got their hands full, and they just got to pay attention to detail and do their assignments. It's a team effort.
What you're seeing if you're watching this game is the actual scoreboard with a couple of additives to it. Tonight's game presented by Reading and Chico Sportsmans Expo. Dustin Jansen Company, who do a great job. We'll tell you more about them. And we got things. I'm expecting big things tonight. And I said this last week, and none of it came true. But Brian Kilgore's got to make some things happen tonight.
Brian Kilgore has got to have his timing rhythm down, and he's got to lead this offense. It seems like that they're still looking for their leader.
They are. You said that last week, and I believe the coaches probably said that, and that's usually the case in the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then finally somebody steps up and steps out and says, hey, I'm going to run this show.
Yep.
And they are. So I'm going to give you the captains for both teams, Dan, and I'll give you the numbers, and you tell us who they are.
Okay.
For Shasta, that's number 12.
12 is Kilgore.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Petrie.
23.
23 is De Blasio.
And 53. And for
53 is, well, now we said it's Blomquist.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. Number 1 for Chico.
Number 1 for Chico is Anthony Thomas.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Ty Thomas.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Elijah Davis.
And number 55.
Number 55 is Mateo Calvillo.
All right.
Calvillo.
More name challenges for us tonight, right?
Oh, no. We're just going to roll with it.
So they're getting ready to do the coin toss right now.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
I like that. I like that. Beautiful setting here.
It's a beautiful night for football. I am ready for it.
They're flipping the coin. They're showing all the players that it's not a two-headed coin. The Shasta Band will be performing the national anthem. You're going to have a mic ready for that?
I need some batteries. And
so
I think I have some in here.
If you don't, we can just hold our microphones out.
Oh, that means everybody stand up.
And it looks to me like Chico has won the toss. And they are going to elect.
They're going to defer.
I like that strategy.
It is a good strategy.
I like that strategy. They will be defending, let's see, that's west goal. Chico will be defending the west goal. That's to our left, so they'll be moving from our left to our right. They are in all white pants and jerseys, red helmets. Shasta is in white pants, purple jerseys, white helmets, and national anthem coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And who does not like a high school band or any band? There goes the cannon. I hope to see and hear that many times tonight.
I want to hear that a lot tonight.
Goodness gracious. We're ready for some football here. Good thing we got here at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
I think next time we should get here at 1:30. Good grief. There is a lot of challenges setting up a broadcast.
It's logistics. Anytime you do broadcast, audio, video, there's all logistics involved. And, everywhere we go is a different setup. So tomorrow we're going to have a totally different setup. We're going to be at Sac City College. We're going to be inside of a press box tomorrow.
Turn on the air.
Yeah, I know. I hope they have air.
Me too.
All right, so it's football time. Here we're ready to go. Ready to go.
Shasta has got to be on top of their game. They have to do their assignments, and they all the way from blocking assignments to man-to-man defense.
Everything assignments. Braden Kuhn is back deep to receive. Who's back there with him? I think it's going to be Famous Armstrong. I'm expecting big things out of him tonight.
Famous Armstrong, he's their leading receiver. He needs to step up, and it's like I saw them when they were warming up over there on the baseball diamond, and Kirk says if you get your hand on it, you need to catch it.
Absolutely. And Famous Armstrong was a very close candidate for the Hild Collision Center Player of the Game last week. Ended up going to Dominic Hicks. What do you got?
Justin.
Oh. Hey, Justin? Yeah. We need some AA batteries out of here. 2 of them.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. And see what that does to the camera. Camera's going to move around all night long, folks, so we'll have a better setup on that next week now that we know what the territory's like here for a camera setup.
Yeah, I say a platform is needed for us.
Flat ground. It can't be on these bleachers because, look, if you knock on the bleachers like this or like this. What, already?
What? Wow.
Okay.
A personal foul already.
Before the game even started, before the kickoff.
They kicked off.
What happened? Personal foul on the opening play. That does not look good on your resume.
No. So it was a personal foul right out of the gate.
On number 11, that's Abe Del Rio, wide receiver guy, probably mouthing off. That would be my guess, right?
I would say he said something about his mom.
Okay, so Famous Armstrong spread wide out to the left-hand side. They'll send a guy in motion. Right up the middle they go. That's a run play. That's going to go for 0 yardage. Alec Meek, the ball carrier.
And Bobby McCoy on the stop for the Panthers.
The Wolves don't like that, neither do the Hatfields.
Boy, a wolf against a panther.
Oh, that's pretty intense, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Split wide to the right for Shasta. That is going to be Spencer Graybo. They'll send a man in motion. They'll hand the ball off right-hand side to Alec Meek. He goes absolutely nowhere. And, man, what a defensive stand already for the Chico Panthers. They look tough.
That defense is really stacked up front there, but that's the blocking assignments on the offensive line. Look at the smoke from the cannon. It's just lingering around.
Yeah, that looks good. It's either that or some kids are vaping over him behind the snack bar, right?
Don't start already. It's only the first quarter.
Sorry.
Oh, man. 3rd and 9 for Shasta.
Here comes the snap right now. They'll send that man in motion. That's going to be Kuhn in motion. They're going to the air right away, and they pass it to the left side to Kuhn. That's complete at the 50. He's up to the 55, cuts back to the right. A good move right there. A couple of stutter steps and up to the 41-yard line of the Chico Panthers, and that's going to be close to a first down.
That is going to be a first down. They're moving the chain gain.
I like it.
Nice stutter steps.
35 on the stop, Jose Martinez.
That's Kuhn stepping up and making things happen.
We'll keep our eyes on that number 11 on Chico. He's the one that got the personal foul on the opening kickoff. So we'll watch what his demeanor is like, and that will tell us everything we need to know. Graybo split wide to the right. They will hand it off right-hand side. Ball carrier gets right barely to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down.
Jaden Powell carrying it, and
Jaden Powell's going to get some action tonight.
He ran right into a brick wall. Yeah, with Weaver being out, I mean, they're really missing Weaver right now. And it's going to be kind of interesting because of that offensive lineman that got hurt during practice this week.
You're right. Aiden Gomes bring the play in from the sidelines. He'll split wide to the right in a receiver position. Into the slot area. On this side is going to be Famous Armstrong. They'll run the ball. Believe that's Braden Kuhn. He's looking for a block, trying to get around. He gets 3 or 4, but that's about it. They bring him down at the 36-yard line. Tough defense and great pursuit by the Panthers.
He took one of his own men and pushed him like, here, you need to block him right there.
3rd and 6, tackle made, number 16, Cody Hood.
This will tell you right here. That will tell you.
Okay, so 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 is right. 9 minutes already gone by in this first half. Shasta has had the ball the entire time so far. It's 3rd and about 6 or 7, long 6. They'll send a man in motion, and he's going to throw the ball. Kilgore back to pass, and he's going for it all the way down deep into the end zone. Has a guy open, and it's tipped, and good defense right there by the Panthers.
He turned around just at the right time.
Anthony Thomas on the defense right there.
If he wouldn't have turned around and played the ball, he would have had a pass interference there, but he timed it just right and turned right around when he needed to. If you notice, Gary, if you look at the offensive line, they're more in a V this year rather than being up front, straight.
It's a little bit different for sure. I'm going to take this away for a couple of seconds just to take a look at a few things.
Now look at the offensive line, Gary. See how it's in a V more?
It is in a V. That usually indicates a pass, but they send that guy in motion all the time. That's part of this offense, and they are going to throw it. Same play, only shorter. Overthrows his guy. Incomplete right there.
That was intended for Aiden Gomes.
Yep, Aiden Gomes is going to get some action tonight for sure.
Incomplete. Chico takeover on down.
Need to find out where Famous Armstrong is and say one small step for man and hit him.
That's right.
So now Shasta's defense will come out. 62. I'm looking at Logan Tabayo. Did I say that right? Thibodeau. Logan Thibodeau.
Okay, so Chico will go right away to the run to the left-hand side. Ty Walker, the ball carrier, and man, he barely got caught across the 50. Big gain, a first down right there, no flags. They can run, they can pass. Their quarterback, Ty Thomas.
Cade Petrie on the stop for Shasta. Ty Thomas, he is 6'4", 195 pounds. Very well can see over the offensive line.
Be first and 10, second play. Thomas now takes the snap. They'll hand it off right up the middle. Same ball carrier. Short yardage on that one. It was Ty Walker, the ball carrier. Picks up about 1 yard, if that.
Bryce Bianchi and Logan Thibodeau on the stop for Shasta. Shasta's playing more of a man-to-man. They have 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation, single setback.
Okay, defensive backs are all over the place. Handoff goes right tackle, couple of yards. Hard charging yards right there. Good defense by the Wolves on that play. Defense stepping up.
Petrie on the stop.
Foothill is taking on the Paradise Bobcats tonight. They're already tied at 14 apiece first quarter.
There's that number 11, Gary. He's lined up way to the right.
He's a receiver, too. They're going to throw the ball to him. Shotgun formation. Thomas, your quarterback. He steps back once and throws it to the left flat. And that is complete for another big gain. And I'll tell you what, Isaiah Pena got beat on that job. He got beat all the way by that receiver.
It's like he was going to come in and blitz, but then he picked him up coming out of the backfield, and he got beat.
And here's the sad part about him getting beat. The quarterback, he unleashed that ball within 2 seconds of having it in his hand. Charlie Osuna tuned in to us. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that.
Hello, Charlie. Football helmet, buddy.
All right, here we go. Ty Thomas and Ty Walker. He throws out to the little screen pass to Ty Walker. He gets his man beaten. He's going all the way. There's a flag down on the play. That touchdown might come back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Good play. What a great screen pass.
Yep.
That's how you run a screen pass right there. Flag's down, but I think there's going to be an offensive holding call. Now the Bobcats have scored 20-14 over the Foothill.
Here comes the call. Coming back in white?
Well, it's his head or illegal block in the back.
Okay.
One of the two. The microphone on the referee is cutting out a little bit. Pleasant Valley's playing Red Bluff tonight.
Block in the back.
Yep, illegal block in the back. 11.
That's 2 on him.
Okay, so that young man
Abe Del Real is getting real.
He needs a timeout.
Del Real is dealing it real. That might be an intensity type of thing.
Could be. He could be all fired up. I'll watch his mannerisms, and I'll tell you everything we need to know. They hand that ball right up the middle.
Nope.
Flare it off to the left-hand side. That's complete to Willie Baker.
And he runs right into, looked like Petrie.
That's a good fake.
Taken down by Cade Petrie.
Yep.
All right, Cade Petrie getting in the game early. That's nice because they need him big time on defense tonight. Big time.
He is their linebacker, but he's playing more back like a safety. And entering the game right now, Dominic Hicks, 22.
Dominic.
Our player of the game last week.
Yeah, we have a great picture we're going to show you a little bit later. They're going to hand that ball to number 5. He's their main man. He's still running. He runs a lot of yards to the right-hand side, but only picked up a couple. Ty Walker, the ball carrier.
Taken down by
Alex
Joseph Barricker.
Barricker. That's almost like Baracker.
And Alex Beltrain.
His name is Barricker. Close to your name. Our technical genius, Justin, is at our side tonight, and he's got everything under control, and he's running the chat line and also keeping us informed of other games. Chico within striking distance right now. They're off to such a great start. They got that new football field, man, and the whole game is different. Handoff. They'll take it right up the middle, and the Wolves are ready for him. Short gain on that one. Ball carrier again was Ty Walker.
Looks like your Bernie Raiders tonight, Gary, are playing Portola Tigers.
Yeah, it looks that way. We don't have any. It doesn't look like anybody's reporting on that game. Yeah, they don't have anybody reporting on the game, which is a bummer. Pleasant Valley is playing Red Bluffs. Oh, Red Bluff leading that one 14-0. That's odd.
Wow.
That's odd.
That is strange.
Be nice to see Red Bluff have a winning season this year. They've been struggling last couple of years. Here we go. Spread way out. They got the defense spread way out on that one. And back to pass. Quarterback hands it off to Walker, left-hand side. He gets around the end, and he's missed by one. There's another flag on the play. A lot of flags on the play. A lot of flags so far.
The kid.
Kids.
I don't want to say it, but that's all you got.
There is a penalty. They're going to tell us what it is here. Holding.
On offense.
I missed the number.
I think it was number 15. I could be wrong. Vasquez.
I don't know about you folks, but I'm getting hungry. A little bit of pizza, nice burger off the grill.
Yeah.
And a nice cold.
That sounds like a professional announcer. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
All right.
Support your Shasta Wolves.
Okay, well, Mr. Announcer, go get me a pizza and bring it here.
Get out there and make me a turkey pot pie. All right, here we go. Thomas takes that snap. Again, handoff right up the middle to Walker. There's a big hole right there, man. They're not getting it done right now, and I'm sure Kurt Ramage is on fire.
Oh, yes. Josh Akana on the stop for Shasta. And there's the mom down there. Is that Akana? Is that right? Perfect. I got it right. Akana.
Excellent.
Mom's right down there. I saw Akana on the back of her shirt.
Got it. Oh, that's Eric, too, his dad. I never did tell you that story about that guy, Eric Akana, Caltrans guy. I'll tell you some other time. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to hang on to it, looking to throw over to the right side. That's complete, and he's hit hard.
Dominic.
Whoa.
Hicks.
Dominic Hicks just gave him a hickey. Hit him hard. Man,
Kobe Hood was the receiver, and Hicks said, welcome to the hood.
Welcome to Thompson Field.
So we have, go ahead, just play first.
Ty Walker, there's going to be a whistle.
Oh.
Delay?
Might be a delay of game. We don't have a, so look at number 23 for the Panthers.
Oh, encroachment on the defense.
Number 23, so we have Famous Armstrong. Look at number 23 for the Panthers, Gary.
Marvelous Owens, I love it.
So we have Famous and Marvelous.
I like it. I like it. Ty Walker, he's the primary runner for the Chico Panthers, and they're going to give that ball to him again, and he's going to traipse right into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Chico Panthers.
Wow.
No flags down. That will count.
Oh, wait a minute. So you don't have to do no scoring tonight?
Nope.
I see. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I totally get it now.
Yeah.
My apologies.
But every time my wife moves over there.
Oh, anytime anybody moves. I mean, your kid was in the ice chest. Bang, bang.
Goodness. Extra point. They setting up to kick it. Here comes the snap right there. It's a little high. Placement is down. Kick is up, and it is good. And that's perfect. So 7-0 with 2:20 left to play in the first period. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with a kickoff for you.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
This is Cameron from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Cameron, you make one of the best burgers in town. I encourage people to go to Maxwell's and say hello to them and tell them the Shasta Sports Network sent you.
You might get one free tater tot.
Here comes trouble right now.
And there's a kickoff, and it's kind of a...
It's going to be a short one, too, and that's picked up at about the 25-yard line. Not too bad of a run back to the middle. I didn't see who caught it. Aiden Gomes. Boy, he's busy tonight.
Aiden Gomes.
Busy boy.
You know, one thing you got to look at, Jerry, this Shasta Wolves is a young team. They're juniors. There's a lot more juniors and seniors on this team. And one sophomore.
Ryan O'Brien, our guy. Welcome to the game, bro.
All right, now here's where Kilgore needs to step up and do his thing.
Well, he's got his thing in tune, I think, but he's got to have some good blocking. He's got to have some protection. I mean, his arm has really come a long way in the last 2 years that I've watched him play. He'll send Famous Armstrong out to the left-hand side, right-hand side. I believe that's Jacob Gomes. And he's going to throw the ball. And he's looking to Famous Armstrong. That's complete at the 47. Nice move by Famous. He's across the 50 and down to the 46. Or maybe the 44, depending on where they mark it. That's going to be a first down for the Wolves.
And Marvelous Owens on the stop for the Panthers.
Marvelous?
Marvelous. Are you reading Marvelous? I read Marvelous.
There is no word on earth that's marvelous.
Yeah.
That's marvelous.
Marvelous. Maybe he needs to take a class from Espinoza.
Something, okay. So Spencer Graybo is split wide out to the right-hand side for Shasta. Famous Armstrong on this side. We got one man in the slot new. They got a little mix-up in the middle. They're going to hang on to it. They'll gain a yard on the play on a broken play.
He dropped the snap. The snap came to him, and he dropped it down on the ground. He picked it up and ran it himself right at the middle.
He did the best thing he could possibly do with a drop like that. He noticed he had time to fall on it, or either fall on it or pick it up. He picked it up, gained a yard. Or no, look, he gained like 3 yards on that.
That's good. That's Kilgore using his head. He needs to get Famous Armstrong in the mix a lot more like he did on that first down.
I do not disagree with you on that one, man. There's the snap. A fake handoff, right-hand side. Pretty good run right now. Gentleman who's going to get the ball a lot tonight, Jaden Powell, picks up about 3 more.
Nice pickup, taken down there by number 9, Elijah Davis.
45 seconds left in this first period. Chico leads 7-0.
I'm looking for where Kuhn's at right now.
He's in motion, coming right at you. They'll hand off right up the middle. There's a ball carrier we haven't seen in a while, Dan, or very much at all. Jahari Woods.
Jahari Woods.
He was kind of silent last week, so Jahari with a nice gain right there. That's enough for a Wolves first down. We're going to put the ball where they got that ball marked at the 29-yard line.
Shasta's got to keep pace. I mean, Chico is known to put points on the board. Shasta's going to have to keep pace with them.
If you remember back to the game last year, Chico never gave up.
No,
they scored points, lots of them in the second half, and it was a little nerve-wracking. All right, so Kilgore will send a man in motion. The ball handoff. Jahari Woods, I believe, got the ball again. That runs out the quarter. He gets no gain. They're ganged up on him like it was no problem.
Mateo Cavalio.
Whoa, so that's the end of the first period. Just like that, where'd this game go all of a sudden?
It went from here to there, 7-0.
Paradise over Foothill, 21-14. there in the second quarter.
That is a quick scoring game. I mean, just like that, boom, boom.
All right, folks, hey, Shasta fans, mark your calendars.
Pepster 11, this is only an audio feed tonight. That's under contract obligation that the Shasta District, Union High School District made us. They don't want us to televise our home games, so this one tomorrow will be televised.
Look at that, Gary. Red Bluff Spartans 16-0 over Pleasant Valley.
That's amazing. That's nothing we'd ever expect because Pleasant Valley's always got a solid football team, always.
Call the school office or look on the school website for more information. All proceeds from this great event go to the Shasta High sports teams. Go Wolves. And as long as we're saying go Wolves, if you'd like to go to Cal,
As we start the second quarter.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah, just like that.
included, and it's part of the 50-50 drawing tonight. Carly Picker and Allstate Insurance has donated this great prize. Can't go if you don't play.
You can't win if you can't play. If you're here at the game, thank you so
Woods
much.
again on the carry.
Thank you very much.
Woods, McCullough.
Short gain on that one.
Gain of about
That'll be third down and still long.
10.
You got it back up to the original line of scrimmage.
71, Winston,
Aiden Gomes bringing the play in from the sidelines. Aiden Gomes will flare out here to the right-hand side. They'll put Famous Armstrong far left. And we'll see what Kilgore's got. And a little bit of a mix-up. He's going to go to the air. He's going to throw it deep downfield, intended for Famous Armstrong, and almost caught. What a great attempt. He just couldn't bring it in.
Pass intended for Darnell Armstrong. Down in the corner.
Darnell Armstrong.
Yeah, I don't know what he's reading up there.
I like the name Famous.
Famous is better.
I want to see what a Marvellius looks like.
Might look like a really, really light cupcake.
Okay, there's a penalty against the Wolves.
On the wide receiver pounding the ball?
I didn't catch that. Should be only a 5-yarder. They'll back them up 5.
Chico's elected to decline that penalty. 4th down.
Wow, that's a good call by Chico, I think.
Yep. So
ball's at the 29-yard line right now. It'll be 4th down. Do we have anybody on our team with a leg that can make that field goal or no? No?
I think they're going to elect to do oh, wait a minute. Or are they going to go for the field goal?
Well, no.
Yes, they are.
They are going to go for the field goal. We like that. 29. It's going to be a 39-yarder. We'll see if we can pull
Dominic Hicks is the holder.
Your kicker is Nicholas Lindsay. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's not going to be nowhere near enough.
That's a live ball.
That is a live ball. They'll catch it right at the goal line, and they're going to run it back right up the middle, and that's guess who? First time that guy's had the ball tonight, and that's going to be Elijah Davis bringing it back. So he brought it back right about to where the ball was anyway. So what do you know?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Tomato.
Chico sets up shot. 1st and 10 on the 27.
Gary, this announcer was the guy who was selling the 50-50 tickets last week.
Well, okay. He obviously wasn't selling this week because we would have bought some. The guy was great. All right, so Ty Thomas, quarterback. Chico, handoff again, right up the middle. Big hole, left tackle right there. I believe that was Ty Walker, the ball carrier again. Picks up at least 5 on the play.
And Josh Akana on the stop for Shasta, putting the punishment on him.
Picked up about 5 on the play right there. Early on in the second period, Chico leads 7-0. Ball carrier goes around the right-hand side, and he's got room to move, and he's got speed up to the 50 across. Still going. finally brought out of bounds or ran out of bounds, barely. Man, he hops on him like it's a piggyback ride down there. What was going on?
He was carrying Dominic Hicks like 20 yards.
That ball carrier for Chico was Jalen Johnson. Kid's a junior.
And Dominic Hicks jumped on his back, and he took him like 20, 25 yards.
He did. I thought that, I don't know what just happened. I can't
I thought he was pushing him out of bounds. He didn't.
No.
He jumped on his back.
He jumped on his back, and he took him down inside the 10.
Well, Johnson does look like a refrigerator.
Man, big boy.
He looks like a Robert Newhouse. Short guy, but stocky.
10-13 left to play. First half. Chico looking good all the way around. That handoff goes right up the middle. Again to Jalen Johnson. Shasta was all over him that time.
Jalen Johnson taken down there. Kate Petrie on the tackle.
Kate Petrie, Isaiah Pena, also on the stop.
Yeah, Pena. Isaiah Pena. He also doubles his quarterback, too.
Yep. And so does Petrie.
Couple of two receivers on the left-hand side for Chico, one all the way on the right. That's a good strategy to flare the defense out, right, and then hand it off up the middle, which is what they did. And he takes it down inside the 5. Jalen Johnson, ball carrier again. A little tough young man.
And also Aiden Gibson also on the stop. There's Bladen Stanky. Watch out for this guy, Stanky. He is a hard hitter.
He's a very tough young man, and we're glad to see him in the lineup here tonight. It'll be a 3rd down and goal. Chico, quarterback, hangs on to it, goes right up the middle. May have been a miscommunication right there. Ball's down to the 4, possibly the 3-yard line.
When you got a guy in motion, you can't have another guy move. And they did. I don't understand what, or did they catch it? Nope. 4th and 5, looks like they're going to go for a field goal here. Watch out for the fake, though.
That's what I'm thinking.
Are you?
I am thinking.
Their holder is Marvelous Owens.
That's Marvellius, excuse me.
No, Marvelous. Sorry. There's no Marvellius.
The Atticus Nichols. What a great name. Atticus Nichols goes for the kick. There it is. It is up. It's through the uprights, and it is good. So that'll be 3 more to the score side for the Chico Panthers. It'll be 10-0 with 7:50 left. You want to break or no?
No, we'll stay here because I got a comment. You don't have to change any numbers tonight.
No, I don't.
You're the man. Justin's looking at me like typing, going, what did I do?
Justin is running our YouTube live chat line.
Nice.
And I think that's Tony Horde taking a picture. Why don't you stand up and wave to him? There he is.
Yep. Tony Horde.
Tony Horde is our man who takes our photographs for us. Mike Daly contributes a little bit as well. But Tony Horde's got a web page here where all of the games, like you can go up here. This is his website we're showing on our page right now. You can just go to high school football and then scroll down. That's all last year's stuff. And then this is the last game that we played against the Eureka Loggers. So if you select that right there, there's all the pictures that Tony took.
Now, where's that? Oh, it's not on there yet, is it?
What's that?
The one for our player of the game. Man, I'm telling you, folks, the shot was beautiful.
Yeah, here it is. Let me put it on the screen right there.
Look at that shot, folks.
Is that not a great picture?
I think only his left toe is touching the ground.
Tony Horde took that picture.
Or is that Superman flying over the field?
It looks like Superman. I'm going to leave that up there.
Okay.
And then we'll get back to the regular scoreboard, but we like to show you stuff like that.
Why not?
There's your real, actual scoreboard. Tonight's game presented by Sportsmans Expo out of Chico and Reading. The one coming up in Chico is in February. The one in Reading is in April.
So you got Kuhn and Armstrong in the back. So we're going to just get ready to roll here. Here comes the kickoff.
Who do you want?
I'll take Kuhn. You take Armstrong.
Okay, I'll do that. It's going to go to you, my friend.
It's going to Kuhn, and he catches it about at the 11-yard line, and he starts to go upfield. right up the center. He's at the 30, 35, and that's where he will stop at about the 36-yard line.
Brought down toughly right there by a great pursuit by Ramon Campos, amongst many others. Chico Panthers doing a good job.
Tackle made by Brandon Dutra and Chance Brown.
Whether it's a run or a pass, they go into that V line a little bit more.
And they will hand that off to Braden Kuhn around the left-hand side. He tucks it in. He may have had more running room to go on the outside, but he tucked it in over tackle, picked up about 4 yards.
Well, you know, when you got the ball and you see an opening, you got to take that opening. It's only open for a second. And Shasta not doing the hurry-up offense. They're kind of huddling up.
Yeah, I like that hurry-up offense, man. When they run it effectively, it works well. Low snap right now. Kilgore going to the air, and he's going deep. Might be for famous. Beautiful. Good defense right there, and that ball is batted down and incomplete.
For Armstrong on the far side. Passing complete. Defended there by
Marvelius, there it is. So awesome. We do have Armstrong, famous Armstrong against Marvelous. We got famous against Marvelous.
Your third down, about 6. Send a man in motion. They'll hand it off. That looks like Alec Meek. And he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard or two.
I'm going to give credit to that tackle for the whole defensive line. But Bobby McCoy. Fourth and 6, and it looks like they're going to do that little kick. The famous kick.
They call it a rugby kick.
Rugby kick.
Announcer calls it a pooch kick. I call it something that they ought to take another look at and redesign it. And they get this one off right away. Not a bad kick at all. That might bounce out of bounds, and it does. Right about the 36-yard line. We'll see where the exact spot is. Reading Sportsmans Expo is coming up in April 6th and 7th. They've got a 3-day show in Chico. We're going to be down there for that one, February 22nd through the 24th, 3-day show.
Okay.
So they do a good job with that, and we'll show you a little bit more about the Reading and Chico Sportsmans Expo coming up here in a little bit. Chico will go back to work. Thomas, the quarterback, Walker at his side. Walker gets the ball. He's going to run to the right-hand side. Now he stops and tries to turn inside, and that was a bad move. There's wolves all over him. No gain. He probably lost a couple.
He lost quite a few. He met Bianchi and
Bianchi?
Logan Thibodeau also.
Bianchi?
Bianchi and Thibodeau.
My daughter was talking about Beyonce a couple of nights ago.
Beyonce?
And I said, I would not want Beyonce to be my fiance. And that was just, I don't know why. They thought it was funny.
I wouldn't want Beyonce to be my fiance either, because Jay-Z would be after you.
No, I got news for Mr. Jay-Z. Thomas and Walker, the deadly duo for the Chico Panthers. Back to pass. They throw that over to the right-hand side. It's batted down and almost tapped there by one of the defenders. That just looked a little sloppy. Defense on the play right there was from Charles Dietrich.
Dietrich had a great pick last week in the end zone on a drive and just stopped that drive cold. Band's really loud tonight. Can you turn the volume down on him? Oh, wait a minute. We can. Just a hair.
Yeah, a little bit. Never hurt anybody.
There we go. Okay.
Back to pass. Thomas right over the middle. Perfectly designed screen pass right over the middle. He missed that tackler right there. And he's running. He's up to the 50. Across the 50. Tripped up at the very last second. Man, what a great last-minute defensive play. Who was that?
Jerry Fournier. But on the carry there was, yeah, Guy Walker. So the wide receivers already split from the huddle immediately. That's that's different.
Thomas and Walker.
Here comes the blitz.
Here comes the pass. And he's got to get it off quickly. He goes all the way downfield. He's got a guy wide open right in his hands. That's going to be 6 points for the Panthers. And guess who? That was Abe Del Real.
That's real. Wow. Man, he was wide open. He had him about 5 steps on him.
Goodness. 4:25 left to play, first half.
So if you remember, Gary, last year they played Chico twice because they had to face him in the playoffs. And that's the game they were coming back on. They did not go away easily.
They just got all the right people in all the right places and all the right mentality and attitude and everything going for them this year, and I'm proud of them, really.
Might be encroachment.
Dead ball. Encroachment.
Yep.
24 Shasta.
That's going to be on Dietrich.
Player of the game for last week.
No, it was Hicks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, he's the one who took the piggyback ride earlier. For 25 yards.
I guess so. Extra points up. That looks good.
And
no problem. It is good. That'll make it 17-0 with 4:25 left to play in the first half. You want to take a quick break?
We can do it.
We'll be right back.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spherion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spherion today.
Hey, this is Craig Rodman. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
And we are back. And gonna have some fun. 4:25 left in this first half. 17-0. The Panthers lead the Wolves, and it's gonna be hopefully a dogfight here.
Goodness.
A cat against the dog.
Famous Armstrong on the far side, Braden Kuhn on the near side. Who do you like?
I like Kuhn.
All right.
You take Armstrong.
You got it.
You're famous.
You got it.
I'm just Braden.
You're just Marvellius.
Marvellius. Ooh, and it's a
short kick too, and that's picked up by Gomes, I think, right there, and he just lays down on the 40-yard line.
Why not? You got good field position.
Yeah, but why would you not? Wow. I'm seeing some very odd things out there tonight.
They tried to do an onside kick there.
Just to throw them off. Red Bluff leads Pleasant Valley, but Pleasant Valley's on the board now, 16-7.
Man, Red Bluff. Chico's got to, or Shasta's got to face him in a couple weeks. Here.
Paradise Foothill.
Wow.
Paradise is up 28-21. Brian Kilgore now brings his club up to the line. They're going to hand that off to right up the middle.
Jahari.
I believe that was Jahari Woods,
yes,
right? Good call.
Now, I missed him when he was your guys' player of the game, but you said he took a pounding that day, and he just kept going.
He was the epitome of what Don Trotter from Anderson, coach, would say, ground and pound. He gained hard, tough yardage all night long, and he got beat up all night long, and he was just the best thing they had going that night.
Nice.
Kilgore now takes that snap. They'll give it to Braden Kuhn running around the left-hand side. Stutter step, nice move, cuts left, Now back upfield he goes. Nice job. Finally ran out of bounds around the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for Shasta.
He was actually tackled out of bounds. Oh, now he calls him marvelous. Marvelous. So the words of tonight are famous and marvelous.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Marvelous. That's just funny. Show me that in a dictionary.
You won't find it. It might be in the Urban Dictionary. 3:46 left to play. First half, 17-0. Chico leads the field, leads the charge. There's a fumble on the play right there. Jahari Woods could not handle it, and it looks like Chico may have picked it up. Yep. Wow.
Wow.
Johari Woods really never had his hands on that ball. Tough shot.
Kobe Hood on the recovery. He's their kicker. He's also their outside linebacker. Senior, 6'1", 175 pounds.
Tough break. Shasta did not need that right now.
No.
Ty Thomas, quarterback. And he'll hand that off to Walker. What a delayed big hole right there. About 6-7 yard gain right there, right up the middle. Right up the middle.
You know, Gary, I'm looking at a lot of these weights on Shasta and a lot of the weights on Chico. You got 140, 150. You know, a lot of players on Shasta 140 pounds.
Right.
155, 170, 195. I mean, they don't got a guy under 150 on Chico.
Goodness.
That's
good looking
the
ball
weight
club, man. They got it. You're right. Weight room has a lot to do with it, especially when you get to the college level. If you're not in the weight room, you're not in. Pass downfield, wide open, and that is going, and he's headed for the goal line. Last minute effort, no good. The pass complete to Kobe Hood, and that's going to be another 6 points. And there's a big flag on the play, and I think that one was on Kirk Ramage. I'm not sure. It looked like the referee threw the flag right at Kirk.
Whoa. That's going to be called back.
That's their quarterback.
That's their quarterback. He
I didn't see what happened to him.
Well, he got hit just as he was throwing the ball, so he probably came up and did something.
So did they call that after they scored the play? They called it after the score was done.
Yes. So it'll be on the kickoff.
Shasta has elected to take that unsportsmanlike on the kickoff.
Because it happened after the fact.
It happened after the fact. I assume that quarterback, after getting hit so hard, probably stood up and mouthed off something.
Yep. Right in ear
somebody
section of the referee.
All right, so the extra point's up, and that looks good. And that is good. That'll make it, what is that, 24 now with 2:48 left to play in the first half. Chico leads 24-0 over the Shasta Wolves, and the Wolves have got some work cut out for them at halftime. Let me tell you.
Yes, they do.
You can see that they're lifeless down there.
They need somebody to step up and light a fire underneath them. Pick this ball club up and, never give up. Look at that. Foothill and Paradise, 28-27 right now.
Close one.
Wow. So we'll be traveling to Sacramento tomorrow.
Sac City College, the Panthers down there hosting the Knights. It's going to be game time 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Pre-game show will start at 5:30. We'll load up everything tonight and head on down in the morning, and we'll be ready to play. Mitch Campbell, their athletic director, sports guy, has got us all set up. He's directed us to the North Tunnel.
Ooh.
Go to the North Tunnel, and we'll take care of you.
We might find Dorothy. Or the Wicked Witch of the West. Boy, when you say North and Tunnel, that's just comes out. All right, so they're kicking off actually from the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's going to be you.
That's going to be Famous Armstrong. He'll take it at the 33. He runs to the right-hand side. He's up to the 40. A lot of ground to gain right there. He's up to the 50 and ran out of bounds between 45 and the 46-yard line. Remember that old Star-Kissed tuna? Tell him Charlie sent you.
Yeah.
I went into the grocery store one day and I said, hey, Charlie sent me. Guy hands me an envelope with $10,000 in it.
Charlie sent me. Nice. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, I remember. That was a great campaign, too.
Yeah,
One of the best campaigns ever.
Because it sticks in everybody's mind.
2:41 left to play, first half, and it's the Chico Panther show here at Thompson Field, 24-0. Foothill just tied it up, 28 apiece against Paradise. Kilgore, that low stoop, low snap. They'll give it to Alec Meek, left tackle. They wrap him up immediately, but he'll gain about 4 yards on the play, maybe 5. Tough runner he is. Blasio. I thought so.
Okay.
I thought so.
Shasta's got 4 home games in a row.
It's fine with me, boy.
Yeah.
And they hand this one off to the right-hand side. That goes around the end, almost makes it around the end, but maybe picked up 1 or 2. And that was, Dietrich, Charles. Not much. It's going to be 3rd and short, 3rd and a couple, maybe a long 2, maybe 3. They're calling it 2.
This is where Coach Hunsaker was talking about assigned blocks. You know, whether it's an end around or it's a sweep, everybody has to make their block.
Famous Armstrong split out to the left-hand side. Gomes to the right. They'll give it to Alec Meek right up the middle, and he runs right into a big old boy named Roman Campos.
Roman timed that perfectly. He acted like he was going to blitz, and he just read it all the way.
What is going on? All of a sudden, the Cougars tied it up at 28. Now the Bobcats up 35-28.
Well, when they kicked off, he ran it for a touchdown.
Agree.
I was there, and then I got back real quick.
Must have a satellite.
The snack bar is open for business. Head on over there and get yourself a snack.
Well, I got a snack right behind me, and I see it. Peppered jerky.
Yeah, we're going to go with that route.
Okay, that's a good way to go. So 1:27 left in the first half.
Boy, to stay within the realm, okay. Shasta really needs to put some points on the board just to stay within, 2 or 3 scores. 2 or 3 scores. Once it gets beyond that, it's really tough to come back from that.
And don't forget, Chico deferred, so they're going to get the ball in the second half.
Yeah, that was wise on their part, right?
Did he just say if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter?
I don't think so.
Okay. I thought, what?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, Brian Kilgore set to go. Stooped over. He's in that shotgun position. He'll send Braden Kuhn in motion. That tells me that he's looking to pass it over to him on the left-hand flat, and that's exactly what just happened. 40-35, and he's hit hard.
And Kobe Hood.
That's going to be enough for a first down, though. So Shasta doing some good things right there. They are in a perfect position right now to put some points on the board if they can just control that ball. They got 1:21 left to play in the first half. Shasta's going to take a timeout and think about it. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, why not? We might miss something.
Yeah, I know.
We missed a kickoff on Paradise. Packed crowd tonight, Gary.
I bet always is here at Shasta.
The school officer check their website so you can get your tickets to the Sports Boosters annual dinner auction on Saturday, November 3rd. This event is
Saturday, November 3rd. I believe we're going to be in a snow bowl.
Could be cold. That's my wife's alma mater, Lassen. We
Yep.
go over there. So I'm going to have to listen to her all game. She is a sports booster like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Gary. We're over there November 2nd, Friday.
Okay. Take that. All right, here we go. Be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Kilgore takes that snap. He'll give it around right-hand side the ball carrier, and he's brought down quickly, and that was Charles Dietrich. They had his number.
Gustavo Ramos. Gustavo. Gustavo Ramos.
Now they're going to throw the ball deep down right over the middle, and that's going to be intercepted right there at the 12-yard line. And he's set to make a big return, and he's got blockers in front of him. Anthony Thomas with the interception brings it all the way back out near the 44-yard line for Chico, and that's a tough break that Shasta did not need right there.
Stopped over there by Armstrong and Charles Dietrich.
Anderson's got their homecoming going on tonight. They're wearing their black uniforms. I don't think I've ever seen them in black.
No.
Never.
Don Trotter's got some good things going on there in Anderson.
Yeah, it's a little game called football.
Yeah,
he
and
knows
it's called
what
ground
it's all
and pound.
about. He knows, and Donnie's a tough guy.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he's
you
always
played with
been
him.
that. I grew up with him.
Yeah.
And he's always been that tough guy. And, you know, from the Bob Reed School of Football, ground and pound.
And that's what he does. He has brought discipline into that school. He has brought leadership into that team.
Back to pass goes Thomas. He's going all the way, and he's got a guy. As he was open, good defense, but he dropped the ball. Incomplete.
You know, Bellagio is lucky he didn't get flagged. He never turned around for that. Oh, excuse me, Veriker on the coverage. I thought it was de Blasio. So do you remember Huntziker's 3 rules?
You know what? I do, but not off the top of my head right now. I have him in an interview with him.
Number 1, always do the right thing.
Do the right thing, yes. Number 2.
Number 2, put the team first.
Deep pass over the middle again, and that is incomplete. That was intended right there for Willie Baker, and Willie Baker took a shot right there at the end, and I think the Wolves are going to get penalized by that. That might go against Dominic Hicks. I'm not quite sure who hit him. If it's 22, it's Hicks.
But it's an uncatchable ball.
It was, but he didn't know that.
Yeah.
See what they call it on. Personal foul.
Personal foul. Hit on a defenseless player. 22 purple.
Yep. You called it, Gary. And number 3, hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what Hicks has got to do right now.
And that was kind of an iffy call in my opinion because
it was an uncatchable ball.
But the defender didn't know that. The receiver didn't even know that. I mean, he jumped and he tried to make the catch. It was just way over his head, but you know, by then the hit was already in play.
And you know the middle of the field is like the dead zone. That's the hit zone. You're going to get popped.
You go over the middle, you can expect to, you know, order up a new set of dentures the next day, right?
Yep.
So
or a new mouthpiece.
Thomas will get a first down out of that deal right now. Chico looking really impressive tonight, got to tell you. And back to pass goes Thomas. He flares it out to Walker on the left-hand side. He's got one guy to beat, and he's not going to do it, and he's got 2 guys all over him. And leading that charge right there.
Fournier for Shasta.
Jerry Fournier.
So Chico takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Oh.
See, there he is.
There he's pimping.
Well, Gary, so far in the first half, we have not had our cannon.
I know.
Allstate Insurance, downtown Reading. Remember, you're in good hands. School's in better hands if you give money to 50-50 and help the cheerleaders. Dig deep, dig often. You can't go to the game if you don't play.
So it's still 28-35, Paradise over Foothill. Pleasant Valley game should be the first one. Wow, 30-7, Red Bluff. Nobody's recording on that one, and nobody's now. Just those are the only 2 teams the 2 games that we can see. I don't see Enterprise at all. Enterprise has a bye, don't they?
Well, it looks like I believe Enterprise is playing Sutter tonight.
Oh yeah, he's back to pass.
Go ahead.
Out to the outside and knocked out of bounds.
Kate Petrie running him out of bounds.
Ty Walker with the catch.
28-6, Sutter over Enterprise. They're late in the second period, 1 minute to go.
Enterprise is in a rebuilding stage with the new coach. And the River Bowl will be here.
Nicely done there, caution kick.
All right, and flag comes out.
Dead ball. Delay of game.
Oh,
goodness.
Delay of game from Chico.
Uh, 23 seconds away from halftime. Chico leads this one 24-0. We're putting on a clinic out there right
They
now.
are. They are, Gary. They are just taking it to the Wolves.
We'll take a halftime break, and then we'll be back for the third quarter as soon as this one ends. Thomas now, quick count, throws the ball over the middle, and that was, now. Okay.
A little acting going on there.
Well, what he did is he just got called on that penalty for, a hit on an uncatchable ball, and he was right on the guy, and that again was an uncatchable ball, and then he backed out.
Yep.
But he already had his hands on him, right?
Yeah, he slowed down. Okay, so 19 seconds, 19.7 seconds. Fourth down, 17 yards to go.
What we'll do is we'll leave our camera on so you can see how much time is left in halftime on the scoreboard. We'll take a break from that.
Okay. We're going to go to McDonald's. We deserve a break today.
I'm going to go support the snack bar here at Shasta High School. Nice kick right there. Everybody stays away from it. And Chico will down the ball at the 17, 18-yard line with 12 seconds left to play.
Now, do you go deep down the field, being that you don't have any points on the board, or do you just run your same offense and roll with it?
You've got one, maybe two plays. I say you throw two long balls. You're down 24-0. You
go for the gusto.
You got to take every option you got, right?
Go for the gusto then. Okay.
I'm supposed to say hello to you from Eddie McAllister.
Eddie McAllister, oh my goodness.
We had a POW MIA ceremony at the Veterans Home today, and Eddie was there.
Eddie is a great guy.
He is. We had a nice chat. He wanted me to make sure that I said hello to you. So
thank you very much, Eddie.
We talked about his boy Adam, who's a great cameraman. Hand off right up the middle.
Wow.
And look at that. There's a big hole right there.
He's going to go. He's going for the out of bounds.
Going 40 up to the 42-yard line.
And he does get out of bounds.
Jahari Woods from hard charge. He's got 3.5 seconds left to go. First half.
Wow.
Now you got 3 seconds. Why not throw the long ball?
Throw the Hail Mary.
I would.
Full of grace.
Throw the long ball.
(37-7). Red Bluff Spartans over Pleasant Valley right now.
Kilgore takes that snap, and he's looking deep downfield, and he throws it for all he's worth. And he's got a guy open, but it's broken up right there at the 25-yard line. That'll be incomplete, and that'll run out the first half. We've got 24-0 this game tonight, presented by the Reading and Chico Sportsmans Expo. That's coming up in February the 22nd through the 24th. The April show here in Reading is the 6th and 7th. We partnered up with them last year. We're happy to be partners with them again this year. It's halftime here at Thompson Field, and we'll be back for the third period, and we'll leave the screen on where you can see how much time is left in halftime. Go ahead.
Where is your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right, and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. Our veterans put everything on the line to protect our freedom. We may never be able to repay them for their sacrifice, but we can show them just how much we appreciate all they've done. You can help by simply sharing your time, lending a warm smile, a supportive hand, or a sympathetic ear to someone who needs it. Everyone can do something to make veterans know just how much we appreciate their service. Please visit www.volunteer.va.gov. What will you do?
Hey, sports fans, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1 Redding's Classic Rock. And you're listening to Shasta High School football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss.
Football's a team sport, man. So, I got to put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, that's J.C. Hunsaker. We love that guy. And, man, I wonder what he had to say at halftime, right?
He probably has a lot to say to his team. You know, somebody needs to step up. They need to put the points on the board. They need to get things rolling here, and they need to get things rolling immediately.
I'm watching Hunsaker stroll out onto the football field right now, and he looks calm. He looks cool.
Well, it's like he said before the game started, and I had a brief talk with him and Coach Ramage, and he says, you know, we've got our backs against the wall, and we got to execute tonight. So, you know, it's the coaching staff is in place. The plays are in place.
Yeah.
You have to make your blocks, and that's what I'm seeing, a lot of missed blocks, not opening up the holes. I know the holes only open for a split second, but they're just not getting those blocks the way they want to go. And they are outweighed on this team.
Enterprise and Sutter, it's just halftime there. Sutter leads that one 28-6.
Wow. And Sutter lost last week.
That was amazing. I would have never predicted that.
I never would have either.
And look who gets the ball back in the second half, all right?
Because they deferred.
Yeah, they did a good thing right there. You got 23 and Anthony Thomas on the right.
So you got Marvelous Owens, and okay, you take Marvelous.
Marvellius is mine. He's the far guy. And then Anthony Thomas is the near guy. They're going to kick it, and that's going to be your call, Danny. Go ahead.
So he's going to take it at the 12-yard line, and he starts to go across field all the way the other way, and he's got some open daylight there. He's got 2 men to beat, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds about the 40-yard line. Great run back.
Goodness, what a great start for Chico for the second half, man. And look at them. I mean, you can just look at the players, and they're dejected. That's life. I mean,
they feel like they got the wind knocked out of them.
They did.
So Chico takes over actually at the 38-yard line.
They'll have 1st and 10 right now for the Panthers, and they're ready to go. Look at them.
Good field position.
They're poised, man. They look really sharp, this football team.
What a difference a new field makes.
What a difference is right. Right up the middle, and that's Walker, and there's a big hole right there, and that's enough for a 1st down, and he finally brings him down after about 5 yards beyond the 1st down mark.
He drugged de Blasio about 5 yards. I know what's missing. I know what's missing. Exactly know what's missing.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so Thomas, quarterback for the Panthers. There's some movement on the line right there. Walker gets the hand right up the middle. Yep.
We got our Snickers bars out. Basic.
4-yard gain right there.
You saw the movement on the line.
Okay, I did, but I don't know if you ran into him, but I just had a nice conversation with Troy Lyons and Anthony Beltran.
Oh, I had a nice conversation with Vinny Smith.
Vinny here?
Vinny's here. He's right there, actually, and he's,
yeah.
Of course, everybody knows he broke his collarbone.
Right. He probably doesn't want to talk about that.
Yeah, he did. He says, I'm really conditioning, and I want to get back to playing.
I just want to throw some popcorn at Vinny right now.
Ooh.
All right. Walker hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he's still bringing him down. It's like a big 9-10 man pile up, and they still haven't blown the whistle.
When the momentum stops, that's when the whistle's supposed to blow.
Well, they should have blew it in the first quarter then. Shut my mic off for a second, would you?
You bet. Hold on a second here, and Gary? So Gary will be back shortly with us. And it's a pass to number 11, and he's in for a touchdown.
Look at that. I turned to the right to say hello to Vinny Smith, and boom, another 6 points.
Yep, 11. Abe Del Rio. Oh, man. Del Rio is real. Got the real thing going on here.
I'll tell you what the real thing is. That's Tony Horde right down. He's down on the 20-yard line. He's got his camera in hand. He took this picture right last week of our player of the game. Yeah, you see that? But you can go to ShastaSports.net and look at all of Tony's photographs. You can see him here all the high school games. You can see him here all the college football games. Extra points good. Routine for them. But Tony Horde, our man behind the lens tonight. And he's taking some good stuff, and he gets all of his pictures put up.
He doesn't have one good eye. He's got 2.
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, he took some pictures of me in his studio, and he's got me interviewing me with me doing a photobomb.
I know.
It's just like it's incredible. I mean, he has a picture of when we first met Wendy, and we were at this racetrack, and us 3 were in the tower, and he didn't want a picture of the booth, so he put a picture of him and me
nice.
on a picture frame in the wall.
Yeah, he's really good at photography.
Very creative.
If you want, wedding photos, I don't know what his specialty is, but he does a little bit of everything. He does headshots, and he's really good at doing headshots.
He is.
So Tony Horde's the man. Go to TonyHorde.com. Check him out. He will not be with us tomorrow. He's in a high-stakes poker game. But we will be offering a video coverage tomorrow's game for the Shasta Knights down at Sac City College. Kickoff 6 p.m. tomorrow. 31-0. Chico leads it here at Thompson Field. What do you want, Dan? Famous?
My Snickers bar.
Okay. I'll take Famous. Looks like the ball's going to go to Famous. It bounces. He'll pick it up at the 21, 21 and a half, and he'll run to the right. He's got to get around that outside. Nowhere to go. He cuts it inside. One guy to beat to the outside, and he doesn't do it. He gets ran out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And, you know, if a 10-yard return on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, Elijah Davis got away with a little bit of a face mask. So I was talking with my Lori, and she goes, was it Kirk that you got a pair of shoes for last year? And I said, yeah. She goes, I can see why now. He paces up and down the sidelines. He put more miles on shoes than we do on cars in one night. And Kilgore passes out to Kuhn. He takes a little stutter step, and he gets out of bounds about the 32-yard line. Nice pickup, about 7.
Kirk Ramage has 476 yards, and that's just in the first half. Handoff, right-hand side. And there's a gentleman that's got a lot of action tonight, doing quite well, Charles Dietrich, with a good gain. That's enough for a Wolves first down to about the 45-yard line, close to it. They'll mark it right around the 43. First down for the Wolves. We're moving from our left to our right now. They'll hand that off right around the, or right up the middle, actually. And I believe that was Alec Meek, the ball carrier. And somebody's down. He's moving a little bit slow. He's getting up. Took a shot right there. $31-0. Chico Panthers doing it up nice. Again, up the middle. Flared out to the right. Ooh, I saw somebody throw a leg.
That was Meek.
That was Meek. Get off me, man.
Yep.
Yikes.
Well, you remember, football is 80% physical, 20% mental.
What did Yogi Berra say? It's 90% mental and the other half is physical. Oh, Yogi Berra. All right, Kilgore will hand that ball off to Alec Meek, right-hand side. He runs into a couple of Panthers right there, gains a couple of yards. Might have enough for a first down depending on where they spot that ball. They do. Enough for the first down for the Wolves.
So I see Willie Baker kind of going like this, and there was no flag down or nothing. He's looking at his coach or looking at the referee like, you know, it's our ball. I don't get it.
I don't either, man. A lot of things is just have not clicked tonight, right? Here's the snap.
Meek up the center.
He runs into a brick wall of red. Mateo Cavillo involved in that stop.
Mateo Cavillo, look at him. He looks like a beast. Like wide load coming. Look out.
I don't know how much jawing goes down on the line of scrimmage because, you know, they kind of curb that pretty well. They're going to throw the ball. Kilgore over to the left-hand side. He's got a guy wide open, and that looks like Famous Armstrong at the 40-yard line. That's complete. Yeah, it is. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. Be third down and short. Marvelius now.
Marvelius is on Famous.
Goodness.
Famous Marvelius. Marvelius? No, it's Marvelous. You look marvelous. I'm just waiting for that Lionel Richie famous outrageous now.
Yeah. There's the snap, and they hand it right-hand side. Very nice. Ooh, he almost got through the line right there. That's enough for a first down, though, for the Wolves.
And that's Dietrich picking up the slack for the missing James Weaver right now.
Sure are.
James Weaver's got some fancy footwork.
You know, that's why they call it a team, right?
Yep.
One guy can't get it done. I think Kilgore should throw the ball a lot more.
He is on tonight.
Yep. Braden Kuhn now in motion. Up the middle. Alec Meek bounces off one guy and gets tackled there. Very short gain for Meek, and he's not even on the ground yet.
I don't think he ever went on the ground. They tried pulling him back. They're
They
trying to
kept
strip that
pulling
ball.
him back in.
They pulling me back in. Be careful. Oh, boy, oh boy.
5:41 left to play, third period. It's the Chico Panther show, 31-0 right now here at Thompson Field.
Spencer Grabo comes into the lineup, wide receiver. He is closest to us, and out wide to the left is Famous Armstrong. Man,
Wow, they just take a timeout just like that, huh?
just like that. So what time's the bus leave in the morning?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
I believe that's our departure
I'll
time.
meet you at the
now.
park and ride.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to park my truck and I'm going to ride with you.
That's perfect.
All right? Well, at least I get to sleep in a little bit. We'll get out of here probably about 11 o'clock tonight.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah. How many truck stops do we got to stop at?
Where are we going? Sacramento? Only two.
Only two? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dan makes fun of me because I like stopping at all the truck stops.
does.
I like doing all of my Christmas shopping there.
Yes, he does. He lights up like a Christmas tree when we go to a truck stop. But
Yeah.
we took him one down south. Which one do I pick?
Get nervous when I walk into those things, yeah?
Yeah, how much money I got.
Oh, that's going to be offensive movement right there and a false start on the
Yep.
Wolves. Right side of the line
He
move.
knew it immediately, too.
He sure did. Well, I hope so. He was pretty much standing straight up.
Aiden Gibson. He just put his head down and was like, ah. So Laurie was trying to read the defensive coordinator, Kirk Ramage, and I said when he's got his hands on his hips and his thumbs are wrapped around his hips, he's mad at somebody. When his hands are folded on his hips, he's thinking, really? Is it that ignorant of a play?
Wow. Quick pass. Kilgore over to Braden Kuhn, in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Incomplete off the hands of Braden Kuhn.
He should have had that. That was right in his hands. It's time to spread this defense out. Spread it out and work it.
Mm-hmm.
Quick outs, ins and outs.
Armstrong to the left. Graybo on the right. Kilgore hands the ball up to Meek right up the middle, and he's hit immediately.
Wow, good penetration by Roman Campos first. And then finished off with the double nickel there, Mateo Calvillo.
Ooh, Paradise 35, Cougars, Foothill 34.
Wow.
They're the fourth quarter.
That score is going to change in about 2.2 seconds. Okay, it's
Might.
fourth down and 15. They're in a punt formation, but a weird punt formation.
Well, they've given themselves some protection is what they're doing.
There's that kick, and it takes a Shasta bounce.
Yeah, it does. All
Boy,
the way
does it.
inside the 10, down near the 4-yard line is where they'll mark it.
Wow. Down to the 3.
Good deal. Good roll.
Yeah.
Best thing that's happened for the Wolves all night.
Yep. Rolling away. Now it's just that that defense needs to stop Chico. I'd like to see a nice defensive play right here. You got him backed up.
Good time to do it.
Yep.
Just build some sort of confidence, right?
Well, light a spark under somebody. And I got a feeling, Gary, I just got a little feeling that it's going to come from number 24.
Well, Mr. Dietrich will take it if he
I
can
got
pull
a
it off.
feeling. Well, it ain't going to come from John Lennon. Imagine that.
Handoff. Left-hand side. Big run right there. Oh, and he's thrown out of bounds like he was a Raggedy Ann doll. Who threw him down? Did you see that?
Yeah, and Kirk's got some words for him right there.
I bet he does.
And that was number 5. That's Alex Beltran. Threw him like a rag doll. So they get a little breathing room now.
I see Troy Lyons down on the sideline down there with Anthony Beltran. Anthony's the one that's got the Paul model hair.
Yep.
Short run up the middle.
Troy's hair is a little darker. He's no longer with the 90210. He's trying out for Melrose Place
That's
now.
it. Melrose Place. That Michael, he's so smug.
Oh, loss of a yard. So 3:40 left in the third quarter. 31-0.
Not a very exciting football game here if you're a Wolves fan.
He's back to pass.
He's going to throw it over to the right-hand flat. He's got a guy wide open and near the first down marker, too. Forward progress might give them that first down right there.
So Isaiah Pena was covering his guy, and Isaiah fell down. His guy was wide open. And thank goodness that they didn't go to him. That could have been damaging.
This camera is driving me crazy tonight.
Oh, I know. I know.
Never again.
Well, it's on the bleachers, and thank goodness there's not a lot pounding and stomping your feet.
All right, Thomas has got every receiver he's got on the line out there right now. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. He's got Walker in the backfield with him, and there's going to be a whistle.
Oh. Delay of game on a 3rd and 1 for Chico Panthers.
That's uncharacteristic of that ball club. Pleasant Valley still down to Red Bluff, 37-7. That game's looks like it's entering the fourth quarter. Or is in the fourth quarter? It is.
Red Bluff Spartans, surprisingly, taking it to Pleasant Valley. So 3rd and 1 now is 3rd and 6. 2:37 left in the third quarter.
Thomas doing an excellent job at quarterback, and he's dropping back to pass, fakes it. Now he runs over to the right-hand side, looking downfield, nowhere to go. He's going to run the ball. And that was all he could do for that.
The chain gang, boy, they just dropped their markers and ran.
Well, if the same guy was on the chain gang that was on it last week, he's probably left already. Yeah. Probably hanging down at the Squire room with his chain in his hand. 2:25 left in the third period. It's going to be – give him that first down. Yep.
They do have a first down.
First down, Chico.
What a great run by Ty Thomas. Tucked the ball in. Looked like he was had. And if you get the quarterback in the grasp, you got to bring him down.
Danny, call this play. I'm going to look at something.
Okay, so Thomas hands off up the middle, and he is brought down immediately. Great penetration.
Nice defensive play. 76. Our man on the
That's
stop,
Stanky.
Right? Yep. Bladen Stanky.
Well, you got Bladen Stanky, and then you also have Kane Stanky. Stanky. Not Stanky.
Okay,
no.
good.
I talked to Ramage. Ramage talked about this guy all last week. And he said Bladen is just point blank, I'm going to get you.
Well, I know his dad, who drives a race car. Back to pass goes Thomas. Throws right over the middle. That is complete. Brought down heavy and hard right there by our guy. Who's
Dominic Hicks.
Yeah, Dominic Hicks.
Threw him down.
He did throw him down. The receiver was Willie Baker.
I'm going to give him 5 points for the takedown.
Yeah.
Then he comes up and holds his hands up like I didn't do nothing.
It wasn't me.
I wasn't there. I saw you. I wasn't there.
Wasn't me, man. The guy must look just like me.
Must not have been you. Maybe it wasn't you.
Okay, back to pass. Thomas throws out to the right flat. Immediately, that's Anthony Thomas on the reception.
He's hit by Kuhn and he's hit by de Blasio.
That's a bad combination.
You know, I know that this is a team, but number 20 is being missed tonight.
Yep.
And being
He's
missed
been
hard.
missed the last couple of weeks.
Well, he got hurt in first play in the last week's game. And he was hurt before then, so. My handoff.
And around left-hand side. Oh, man, he got crunched. Yikes. Anthony Thomas. He got bent.
Yep.
Bent.
Alex Beltran.
That guy, by the time the Wolves wrapped him up, he looks like he was a contortionist.
I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Might
it
be.
is.
They're just going to let this run out. Was it smart?
Well, 3 down, 1 to go. That's the end of the third quarter, 31-0. Gary, let's take a look at that Sportsman Expo.
Yeah, let me give you the dates on that. February 22nd through the 24th in Chico, and then in Reading here, April 6th and 7th. This is what you can experience.
And we're going to be there.
Well, I don't know what happened to it.
It's coming. Come on, baby.
No, it was there earlier. It's still sitting there, but I don't see it. Huh. Odd.
Well, how about Tony Hord's little...
Well, let me see if I can't reset it. Great event. Great event.
We had a lot of fun there, and we're gonna have a good time again. So again, it's gonna be in Chico, and it's gonna be in Reading. Chico's gonna be in February.
February 22nd through the 24th. To action here, so we'll come back to that.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, we got to gather more of those things.
Yep. All right, so 3rd down and 3 for Chico. He's
back to pass. Thomas has a guy in the right flat, overthrows him, and that's incomplete. It'll be 4th down now.
Oh, I tell you, if Kuhn would have gotten his hands on that, he would have had nothing but daylight. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Well, like I was talking about number 20, he's right down there on the 40-yard line right now, James Weaver, and he's got his shirt on, but definitely not pads.
One more time on that ticket. It is red. Number 488144.
There's a punt right there. Shasta stays far away from it. Smart move right there. Chico downs the ball right about the 19-yard line. So that's where the Wolves will take over with 11:47 left to play.
Oh, hold on. So as we start the 4th quarter.
Are you taking that? So I'll take those.
All right. So Shasta's regrouping right now. Now the coach that's got his hat on backwards, that is Cody Ramage. That's Kirk's son. He coaches for the JVs.
That guy looks like a tank.
He's a lot bigger than Kirk, I tell you.
He is a lot bigger than Kirk. End around, left-hand side for the Wolves. Nowhere to go, stops it, cuts it back in, and he's hammered immediately.
Hello, I'm
Couple
55.
of yard gain right there, man.
I'm 55 wide load. Hello. Say hello to my little friend Matavio.
I think that was Josh Akana running that ball.
Mateo Calveo. Looks like Nacho Libre, man. He's huge.
Nacho Libre.
Jack Black. That's a run up the middle.
Yep, that's going nowhere. They're met with the Panther wall of red.
And we hit it 11 minutes.
Yep, fourth quarter underway here. 31-0, Chico Panthers putting on a clinic.
I can hear, it's so quiet over here on the home side, you can hear the visiting side.
Yeah.
Mute them, please. Where's the mute button?
Hey, you know, I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
They got lots to cheer about this year. And they run that end around right-hand side. Shasta's just needed to get around the corner. There's a late flag out on the play, and that guy got hammered in the backside. Had enough for a first down, but there's going to be a holding call against the Wolves.
I got a feeling that was on Akana. Not exactly sure. Your bag, I believe, is right there. There you go. Careful that plug-in. Careful that top bench. So, they'll repeat third down. They got down 7. The scoreboard is now changing. Third down 7. They had 7-4. I didn't know there were 7 downs.
My wife leaves and her camera's solid as a rock because she can't keep still. She's cheering, she's stomping her feet. That's awesome.
Well, she's the booster lady.
She's the booster lady. Funny. Back to pass. Kilgore had a guy, and they missed the assignment right there, and it was nowhere near catchable.
Looked like it was a misread. Kilgore thought he was going to be in one area, and Aiden Gomes was in another area.
Well, then.
That's that timing thing.
They've not had it.
Nope.
I mean, they're gears.
And this is their first division game. This is not how they wanted to start out.
We have a winner. Congratulations, Marvin Owens and Yesenia.
This game is so excited. Ryan O'Brien's over there listening to Delilah on his radio.
And here comes that kick.
That's how you do it. Get the ball and kick it.
Beautiful kick,
Takes
too.
A nice little Shasta bounce. And that goes down inside the 30, now near the 25, 24. They'll take it down to the 23, 22. Stop it right there. Nice job.
Who is Shasta's punter?
I don't know, but the difference is you give them some protection and you don't do that little run into the side stuff and you kick the ball right away, right?
Yep. Was that Nicholas Lindsay?
I think it might have been, yeah. Non-eventful game here in the second half. 10 minutes left to play in this football game. Chico leads it 31-0. They'll hand off right up the middle, using some of the guys they haven't used yet tonight. Yeah, some guys getting in the game that we haven't seen. Corey Jones, man.
No, it's Corey Jones, man.
You can always tell by the demeanor of the players.
Yep.
The demeanor of the coaches. They're just wanting this clock to tick down. Right up the middle. Man, their ball carrier.
Oh, helmet came off.
Gains a couple more on the play. Not near enough for a first down, so it'll be third down for the Panthers. Football club looks great tonight. Enterprise down 28-6.
Against Sutter?
Yep. Pleasant Valley still down 37-7 from Red Bluff.
That game's in the fourth quarter?
Yep.
All points scored in the first half.
Wow. They got each other's numbers, what that means now.
Yep. Another run up the middle.
That's Walker getting the ball, and he's close to a first down. Tough one, though. Tough one. Nice job.
And first down.
Check this out.
Hi, this is Lindsay Davis with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're tuned in to Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you, Lindsay. They got us a really beautiful Ford Edge to take on the road tomorrow. And
I knew you lived on the edge.
Wow.
Be a little
No, wait a minute. Correct that. I used to live on the edge. Now I can't even remember my own driver's license number. All right, Thomas still in there. He's been a great quarterback all the way. And they fake it, and they give it to number 32 in motion, and he struggles. He's going to lose a couple of yards on that play. That was a mix-up. He was way too close to that quarterback when he handed it off.
No, that was just great penetration by the defense.
Dude, if I'm going to hand the ball off to you, if you bump into me, I'm not going to get you the ball.
No.
And they bumped into each other.
No bumpsies.
Yeah.
We ain't dancing. This is football.
How you doing, Justin?
He's been busy on that chat line all night long.
Yeah. Say again?
Was that a sack?
No, it wasn't a sack. It was just a ball carrier that got caught behind the line of scrimmage. And they will try that again. And they're going to throw it right over the middle. And he's got a guy wide open, and nobody was around him. And he is headed for downtown Reading. Touchdown, Chico Panthers.
Kobe
wow.
Hood again. Same play that they scored on in the second quarter. He was wide open, and he got wide open again. Note to self, watch the tight end.
Note to self, let the clock run.
Yeah, let's hear it for the band. That was a rocking number.
The band is alive tonight. That's one thing.
And a little bit of hot sauce to the game.
A little hot sauce.
I think he's been in the hot sauce.
I think he has been.
All right, extra point set to go.
Wow.
This is usually about the time where, you can elect. Ooh, that extra point's no good for the first time of the night.
Well, that's going to be the difference in the game.
Yeah. 6:44, and see, they're letting the clock go.
Yeah, they're just going to keep it running down.
That's the best thing to do.
Well, why? I mean, God, I want to show something else on the on the screen.
Like what?
Nothing. Just let it go. Let it go, man.
How about?
I'm just waiting for the bus to leave.
Here, how
tomorrow
about last week's player of the game?
Oh, look at that! Look at that shot, folks.
That's a Tony Horde photography picture right there.
Look at that shot.
Perfect.
I mean, and
go ahead.
You tell me, is the left foot on the turf or is it not?
I would say it's borderline on the turf, but his elbow was off the ground.
Both elbows. I mean, that's a Superman flight.
It is he's fully extended too.
Yeah. And the ball's on top of him.
Yeah. Nice job.
Yeah. Good job, Tony Horde.
He's your man. ShastaSports.net. Go there and take a look at all of Tony's pictures. And Mike's got some pictures up there as well.
On the Daily Horde?
The Daily Horde, yeah.
Oh, ball fell off the tee. Sets it back up again.
What do you work on, man? What do you work on?
Everything.
Pretty
all
much.
the above.
I mean, all the way from your school studies, all the way up to knowing the playbook, to knowing your assignments. Short kick, too. Oh, goodness, that's always trouble when a lineman gets the ball.
He ran it, though.
Yes, he did. What was that? Look at him. He gets up and gives the old Hulk.
That is Craig Jennings. Got his
name.
name.
You see him do the Incredible Hulk thing?
Yep. Because they hardly touch it.
4:52, clock's ticking, winding down.
Did you say something to him? He laughed and went down there.
Well, he's been, in his defense, his wife is sitting down there.
Oh.
And he's been up here all night with us.
Well, Clock continues to run, 4:30.
Kilgore hands it off, left-hand side. That's going nowhere.
That's Josh Akana.
Yep, Josh Akana. He's getting a lot of different play in a lot of different positions tonight. It's nice to see him active. I mean, now's the time where you gotta reach down into your not just your playbook, but
your players.
You got to look deep into your players. Who can we try here?
Yeah.
This guy's looked good in practice. Let's give him a shot.
Yep.
Now's the time to do that, right?
Down 37-0. You got to do whatever you can to make something work.
Yeah, they'll hand that one off right up the middle, and that's Alec Meek, and he's got a first down to the 42-yard line.
And that was a nice run.
And now the clock is stopped.
I mean, Hunsaker doesn't even have his headsets on.
Yeah.
They're tired of talking to each other.
What they're doing right now is they are formulating their game plan for next week.
Yep.
They're thinking about who's done this, who's done that right. We're watching these guys. I mean, they're watching players that we're not even watching.
And all the other coaches are taking notes.
Yeah. And there's the handoff, right-hand side. That's going nowhere.
Ooh.
Big wall of red. Panthers will drop him for about a 3-yard loss.
That's what you call being gang tackled.
Gang tackle is correct. Justin, if you got paid by the word, we'd owe you $40,000 tonight. You've been busy on that chat. It's like a near live kind of a thing, right? Which is good. You're just updating people, which
Alex
is good.
Meek up the center.
Right up the middle, across the original line of scrimmage, gains 1 yard of that, possibly back. 2:41 left to play. This one is winding down quick.
We got we got a lot of hard thinking to do, too.
Well, I guess so, man.
We do.
I mean, who do you like? No,
I got somebody in mind, but I'll wait till we go to a commercial for that one.
Red Bluff over Pleasant Valley, 43-7.
Wow.
Yikes. Handoff up the middle. I believe that's Meek, the ball carrier. That looks nice.
2:05. Boy, we need a 2-minute warning right now to stop the clock. Okay, 2 minutes left. Score, onside kick, score, onside kick, score, onside kick, score.
You keep saying that, but I never see it. I never see it. All right. Goodness gracious.
Here's a
big scrum right up the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. They'll whistle that dead before the guy hits the ground.
Yeah.
One Chico player getting up slowly, but he's okay. That's
going to possession.
Yeah.
And we're approaching.
We've seen no injuries tonight, and that's been a big positive for tonight's football game.
It has been, and hopefully they'll get them back. I mean, we're approaching that Michael Jackson way to buckle 5 here in a minute. In a second. There it is. And we're just under a minute left. And they're going to run this as much as they can. Chico doesn't want to score anymore, obviously.
Oh, they're just going to run this out. That's
well, they have to snap the ball.
That's more sportsman-like to do.
Yep. And it's going to be a run up the middle. Boom, and he's down immediately.
Yeah, and that's probably going to wind it out right there. That's going to be your final score right there. They're going to just probably sit on it. They got one more play they want to get off.
Well, they have to, or else they're going to get a delay of game. There's a run up the middle. And again, stopped. And then there
Close
goes.
to a first down, but it doesn't matter. That's going to run it out.
Whoop. Sorry.
4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be it here from Thompson Field tonight. Chico Panthers have really put on a great exhibition of football tonight for that club. I'm proud of them.
They have.
Final score, 37-0 over the Shasta Wolves. Dan, we got to do a little bit of business, and then we are going to come back and do our Hild Collision Center Player of the Game. Stand by.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
All right.
You know, I cannot say enough about the Hild Collision Center family and everybody who works there. And I run into a Hild Collision Center guy. I don't even know. His name is Steve, but he works somewhere in the shop, in the business. I don't know what he does.
Yeah.
But he's always polite, always courteous. Their work is second to none. They're the best in the business. Hild Collision Center been with us for the 3rd year running now.
You want the XSplit to be bigger, get that screen out of that office.
That's funny.
That thing's a mile long.
So they present your player of the game every week, and tonight we've got a very interesting one, a one that you have never would have guessed ever in the 3 years we've been doing this. And Dan, you brought that up, and I think it's a good idea. So go ahead and present that.
Yeah, tonight's player of the game is going to go to their kicker, their punter, Nicholas Lindsay. I mean, he had some great punts down at the 3-yard line. Please, the ball bounced his way, and the ball bounced into the Hild Collision Center player of the game.
You're absolutely right. So Hild Collision Center presents that, and we appreciate and never a kicker. We've never had a kicker.
Never had a kicker.
So that's a first. So for Thompson Field, we're here tonight. We are tomorrow. We just want to invite you, if you can make it to Sac City College, we're going to be down there. Pre-game show right around 5:30, kickoff 6 p.m. It's the Knights against the Panthers tomorrow.
Shasta against the Panthers.
That's right.
Again, it's a repeat.
So we'll be on the road tomorrow. If you can't make the game, you can tune to ShastaSportsNetwork.com. As soon as you go to our landing page, there's a green button right there that says tune in. Not only will you be able to hear it, you will be able to watch it.
Yes, you
can.
can.
So we got video coverage for you tomorrow on that. So, Justin, nice job tonight, man.
Justin, great job.
Excellent work. Nice to see everybody, our old friends here at Shasta High School. For Dan Miller, I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Thompson Field, and we'll be back on tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 here at the Shasta Sports Network.